Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought today would be a great day to share with you guys some of my winter favorites. I hope everyone's been staying cozy and warm. It's been really cold in Toronto the last couple of weeks, and so if you need to grab a cup of tea or perhaps a cup of coffee like myself, then go grab it now and we can sit and talk to each other. I'm going to start off with my bags. So I got two vintage Balenciaga city bags. I believe this one's a city bag while this one is a work bag, and I love them both. Like, I don't know why, but I've been obsessed with the Balenciaga city bag. I love how they look. My city bag came with a mirror. The work bag didn't. And also shape-wise, the work bag is a lot more duffely while the city bag's a lot more square. Like the city bag's a bit more chic, while the work bag's like more work appropriate and like multi-versatile. I love how they dress up a look, but at the same time don't over dominate a look, so it's like easy to match with anything and everything. So this one has a much shorter shoulder strap, which I kind of prefer, while the black one has a much longer shoulder strap. And the annoying thing is if you don't crossbody it with winter jackets, it does kind of slide off, especially when my bag's really heavy because I have all my school stuff in it. But I love these bags. Also, if you're planning to get like a vintage leather bag, just remember to buy leather cleaner and conditioner as well, because these bags are already pretty like worn out, so it's always nice to like make sure you upkeep them and keep them nice and conditioned and clean. I also have a lot of charms on them. I love decorating my bags, even though they make my bags so heavy. It gives your bag so much more personality, and every time I look at it, I just get so happy because there's so many like little cute things or like trinkets that mean something to me, such as this like keychain that I got in Japan. Like, I love him. I've had someone like ask me like, what is that? Like, they were just like, what is that? And I was like, oh, do you know Tamagotchi? And I don't think they really understood, but I love him, my little Kapachi. Up next, of course, we have to talk about books. So, this is a book I've been reading and I just finished last night, which I've been really enjoying. It's The Door by Magda Sasbo, and originally I wanted to read Abigail. The book wasn't available in the secondhand store I usually frequent, and this is about kind of the relationship between a cleaner who's helping a writer clean her house and like upkeep house chores and take care of the dog, and how her relationship with the writer kind of develops and changes and shifts. I really enjoy this read. There were so many prose in this that were so beautifully worded and so eloquent that like I never annotate books, but I started annotating books because of this. And I kind of like it. Like, I feel like when I first put pen to paper, I like freaked out a little because I don't like marking my books. I don't like folding the pages of my books. But there's something nice about kind of personalizing a book and having little notes in there to refer to. And the collection I have here, books that I'm gonna read in February, and I'm so excited. A lot of these are classics. I've been wanting to read this for so long. I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Harpman. I've seen this everywhere and everyone like raves about it, so I really wanted to read it. And then I was looking around for it in a secondhand store, but I couldn't find it at all, so I ended up caving and like buying it from Amazon. And these two are classics. Both of these are Virginia Woolf books, Mrs. Dalloway and also The Waves. I've heard that The Waves kind of mimics a train of thoughts type of narrative, which I'm very excited about, because I feel like it's a lot more, I don't want to say informal, but I guess it's a lot more, instead of feeling like reading a book, it'll feel more like exploring your subconscious. And yeah, I'm very excited to read these 3 books. Another thing I've been enjoying is reading on Substacks. I discovered Substacks from Mina Lee. She makes a lot of commentary YouTube videos on kind of, I guess, a lot of different things. So I realized she was on Substacks and she like talked a bit about reading and writing on Substacks. So then I ended up hopping on the platform and I've been really enjoying it. It's a lot of long form content written by a wide variety of people. So I like that there's so many topics and it's almost like an informal long form content. So it's not academic writing or anything as formal as reading an article in a newspaper, but there's still very good quality content and very well written articles that kind of talk about everything. And I've just been enjoying reading some of the articles so much because of how relevant they are, and also it's a good way to reflect on kind of my own thoughts and my experiences throughout life. And then up next, we have my favorite fashion items. If you follow me, you've probably seen this everywhere. This is my red scarf from Nicole. I feel like this has been my favorite item this winter because it's so easy to just throw this on and make an outfit look more dressed up and look more like fancy or like put together and like fashionable. Just normally my winter jackets are black, so just having this pop of color makes it more unique and exciting. And I love wearing this scarf because it's so easy to wear. I have my chesty thrifted Aritzia long coat. This is a Babaton the slouch coat, and I got this last year off Facebook Market, and it's secondhand, so I got it for much cheaper than the retail price. More worth because the retail price is pretty expensive. I feel like this is my favorite jacket just because it makes me look more polished and put together while still staying warm at the same time. The only thing I don't like about this is because the pockets are very low on the jacket, my hands get really cold, so I have to wear gloves when I'm wearing this jacket because there's nowhere to kind of put your hands to keep them warm, and it looks really awkward when I have my hands in the pockets. It's because they're like so low, so it looks a little strange. Other than that, I love this jacket. I throw this over everything. Another fashion item I've been loving is my Ugg boots. I got the ones with the bows on the back. I was debating between getting like a shorter platform ones or longer boot ones, and I realized my goal for buying the Uggs is to keep my feet warm, and especially with Canadian winter with the snow, I thought a longer, higher boot would probably work better for the weather. And so yeah, I love the boots. They're like so comfy to wear, and also I love the little bows. A lot of times you don't actually end up seeing it because I'm wearing long pants that cover it, but I like that it's a little detail. My pants might ride up, or like I pull it up, there's a little bow peeking through, or sometimes when I wear tights and I wear skirts, it also is a nice little detail for my outfit. So yeah, I've been really loving those boots. And now let's talk about my favorite fragrances. So I think this month these two are the ones I've been spraying the most. This is Saffronade by Parfum de Marly. This feels almost like a spring scent. It's a lot more lighter, tea, flowery, and like sweet scent, but I've just been loving this so much. I don't know if it's because I'm craving spring and I'm somewhat tired of winter, but this is what I've been grabbing for the most part this month. I also feel like the ylang ylang note in this makes it feel so sophisticated. I feel like I'm like a fancy put together lady. I think it might be because Chanel No. 5 also has ylang ylang, so it kind of evokes the same feeling and vibes as that perfume. And of course, my favorite, all-time favorite, Orpheon. I feel like Orpheon shines the best during winter. Almost like dark and heavy, but very crisp and clean vibes. As you can see from the bottle, I've been using it a lot. I also love using this for layering. Sometimes when I crave something sweeter, I either layer this one below or like vanilla perfumes below, and it makes it a little sweeter. And if I want it to be more crisp and more clean, then I just wear it as is. My favorite lip combo for winter has been this Guerlain lipstick, I believe in 03, paired with this NYX lip liner in Whipped Caviar. I just picked this up from Shoppers one day because I was like, oh, I need a lip liner, and I was there swatching them, and my boyfriend got a little annoyed at me, but he bought it for me in the end. So yeah, I don't know why I haven't used this lip liner in a while, but all of a sudden I pulled it out and I was like, wow, this gives like the perfect kind of contour for my lips, and it makes my lips look really puckered and plump. And I've been loving this Guerlain lipstick, probably a bit because of the case. I love the case so much. It's so beautiful. And also the color, this lip color 03 is one that I did a lot of research on Xiaohongshu before buying this, because I was like, what's the perfect shade? What's a good shade? Xianbai. And so I ended up, Xianbai is like to appear more pale, and I guess like have like a healthy glow to your skin. And so I ended up choosing 03, and I think it's a perfect kind of almost borderline red, but not red, kind of pinkish brown. Recently, I've also been loving these Nespresso pods, white chocolate and strawberry Vertuo pods. I picked them up because I saw them trending when they first released, and everyone was like, I think there was a mix. Some people were like, ew, it tastes like strawberry yogurt, and other people were like, oh my god, this is amazing. And so I picked it up, and I really enjoy it. I really like using table cream instead of milk, so I add a little bit of table cream, I whip it with monin syrup, and then I add it to the coffee, and it tastes really good. I also picked up a new frother from Amazon because my old one from IKEA broke. Well, I think Bandit like knocked it down and it just like exploded and I couldn't put it back together. So I picked up a rechargeable one on Amazon and I really enjoy it. There's like 3 modes to it and it's also rechargeable, so I don't have to worry about batteries, and it's also a lot more environmentally friendly. I feel like frothing your milk makes such a big difference in like the coffee. Item of the miscellaneous items. This is my Miffy hand warmer, and I've been loving this because my hands get so cold in the winter. I don't know why. Sometimes I can be warm or like decently warm, but my fingers are like freezing cold. So this is just a great way to warm them up, and it's super cute as well when it lights up, and it's Miffy, so it makes me so happy when I hold it in my hands. I picked up this new nail polish from Amomo. It's by Ducato and it's in the shade 3P. It's this really pretty iridescent chrome color. As my base coat, most of my nail colors I use jelly colors such as these Can Make foundation colors, and so they're pretty sheer. And what I do is when I put this chrome layer at the bottom, there's a bit of chrome shining through at the bottom, and if I want it to be extra sparkly, I just add this on top, or like I add it to the tip of my fingers for this kind of ombre shiny effect. And yeah, I think a lot of people like see my nails and they're like, wow, like it looks like gel, and when I tell them it's just nail polish, they're pretty surprised. So I've been really loving this. And of course, when we're talking about favorites, we cannot neglect hand care. I feel like I talk about this a lot, but my favorite cream is the L'Occitane Shea Butter Cream in 20%. I think the 25% is a bit too much. Yeah, this cream is amazing. My boyfriend hates the scent, but I don't see anything wrong with the scent. It just smells like cream. These have been my favorite cream. It's like it keeps my hands hydrated but doesn't make my hands feel oily, and I can just put them on and continue like typing on my computer and not feel like I'm like getting grease all over my computer. Whenever my cuticles feel dry, I like to use this fortifying strengthening nail care cream. It's just like a really thick kind of emollient cream, and then I just put it on my cuticles before I go to bed or when I have a bit of downtime where I'm not doing anything with my hands, and it keeps my cuticles nice and hydrated. Because if I don't do that, my cuticles start to peel and I get like hangnails, and it really hurts. 2, it's like a never-ending peel. I don't know if you guys have had this, but like when there's a hangnail, it peels a little bit and you like bleed, and then you try and like hydrate it, but then another nail or like another piece of skin pops up and it just keeps peeling. And so yeah, I try to prevent it from even happening in the first place by using these 2 products, and so far they've been doing really well. And last but not least are my hair claw. So I have a lot of hair claws. I end up just clipping them onto my bags, and then I don't know where they went until I use the bag and I'm like, oh, a hair claw. But I've been loving these smaller hair claws because I've been using them to kind of make a little ponytail, and I don't know, I think this has been the one I've been using the most. This is the one my friend Rosa got me, and I think because of my winter outfits and kind of the winter color palette I've been wearing a lot, I've just been gravitating towards grabbing this one, and it makes me look more sophisticated, I feel like, compared to like a pink one with bows or a black one with bows. So when I feel cute, I use the one with the bows. But when I feel a bit more elegant or feel a need to look more, I guess, professional, I grab this one. I've also been loving my calico stickers. These are so random. But I got these off Etsy after my friend Rosa got me a pack, and I like used them up because I stuck those stickers everywhere. Like I put them in my journal, I put them on the wall, I put them on the side of my camera, I put them all over the back of my phone. So yeah, obsessed is a bit of an understatement, but they're cute. It's an honorable mention because they've been very prevalent in my life as of this last few months. And if you're my friend, you've probably seen these on me on on me and on some of my items somewhere at some point. Most of my winter favorites for this season, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys have any favorites or you want to ask me more questions about some of the items, feel free to comment below and I'll make sure to reply and answer any questions you guys have. Thank you for watching. Bye!